friend. I'm trying to find a claw clip right now. I just want to get my hair up, and I have a million claw clips and I can never find one when I need one, you know? I'm gonna go make a London fog because it's just one of those days where you just need a midday cup of tea. Not even for the energy, but just for like the mental refresh, you know? It's a very foggy day. We just need a warm cup of tea. I think I left them all in the car. That's where they are. I always take my claw clips out now when I drive, and you know, just for like safety reasons, like not wearing like a clip in the back of your head in the car. Anyway, that's a little safety tip. I found a little silk hair tie. My hair growth journey is going, I feel like in the next couple months, it's really gonna be at a place where I'm like super happy with the length, but it definitely feels a lot thicker. It feels so much healthier and better. I've been really focusing on really nutrition first, like protein intake. I started doing the rosemary water, but I just kind of like fell off the wagon there a little bit. And then just honestly like trying not to use any heat on my hair. I've been putting my hair in that little silk bonnet every single night. I never used to do like weekly oil treatments and really deep conditioning masks. I don't know, I just kind of, not that I didn't take care of my hair, but I just would like wash my hair. That was really it. I didn't really do like oil, and really was mindful of like how I was wearing my hair when I was sleeping. I just didn't really think about those things. So it's kind of fun. It's like kind of a fun thing to have like a little bit more of like a hair care routine and like take care of my hair, you know? I have not dyed my hair all year, and I'm like so debating if I want to dye it for summer. And I really like having a little bit brighter pieces around my face, but I don't know what to do. I don't know. Let me know if you think I should dye it. Let me know if you think I should do it just once before summer. Enough about my hair growth. Let's make a cup of tea. The trick to making the most perfect London fog is the ratios. It's all about the ratios. I know I already showed this recipe, and I feel like I've just turned into a London fog connoisseur. You're gonna get your 2 Earl Grey bags.
3 minutes starting now.
Now, before we add the milk, because I don't want to ruin the froth, this is when you add your collagen, your protein. So I am using the JS Health Pure Marine Collagen Plus. This is unflavored. There's literally absolutely no flavor. And I was just reading actually about collagens and how a lot of them have heavy metals in them. And I know that sounds really gnarly. I feel like sometimes in the world you're like, can we even have anything that's like, how are we supposed to keep up with all this stuff? And honestly, I know it can just feel like, oh my gosh. But at the end of the day, we're all just trying to do our best. And I just really do appreciate a company that really just puts forth that really intentionality of really making the best product for their customer and the consumer, especially something that you are consuming. And I really like this one because JS Health is such a good company, and they specifically heavy metal test this so that it's absolutely pure. It's only the marine collagen. I really like this one. Is sourced from wild caught cod. They just do a really good job with their sourcing from like the waters of Norway. It's so good, like very, very high quality. No additives. I feel like additives, they can be those sneaky little things that you don't realize they can irritate your digestive system, and collagen decreases as we age, so getting enough of it in our diet can be so just beneficial and really make such a big difference in how we feel. It can be hard to get in enough protein, and I feel like, you know, doing something as simple as adding collagen to your coffee or to your tea is something that's so simple. It's so easy to do as like an everyday little routine, and making sure that you're getting in that collagen is so supportive to literally every single thing: your hair, skin, nails, liver, like you name it. Protein is the building blocks for our hormones. It's so incredibly important in getting in a high quality one. I love this one from JS Health. So they gave me a code for you. You can use Cambria 15 at checkout, and you're gonna get 15% off of this collagen. This is like the perfect coffee collagen, tea collagen, like hot drink collagen. I love adding it. It dissolves so well. Such amazing, high quality, super bioavailable, and you're getting those amazing benefits from the collagen that is such high quality, heavy metal tested, like nothing else is in here except for that really good collagen, and I really appreciate that. I have so much confidence and respect for JS Health and the fact that they care so much about our quality of the product, that they are like, we are gonna make sure that this is the highest quality. And I cannot even tell you, I literally just read that study about the heavy metals when I was looking into a collagen company that tests for heavy metals, and I saw that JS Health did this. I was like, ugh, I love it and I respect it. Such high quality collagen, something that you can feel confident and you can trust. Link in the description. It's the best collagen ever, and cheers to yummy, delicious, collagen rich London fog that tastes like heaven. It's so good. Oh my gosh, it's so good. Now that we made our coffee, now that we made our London fog, I'm gonna write tomorrow's email because today's Tuesday. I've been doing so much studying with school. I've been learning so much. We need to just chat for a moment. If you've ever heard of Vincent van Gogh, which I'm sure that you have, obviously you definitely have, but Vincent van Gogh, if you've ever studied into his life, he actually really struggled with anger, and he had a falling out with his roommate, who is another very, very famous artist, as so history tells us. This is what happened, and he cut off his ear. He was put into an asylum, and he ended up painting. He did a lot of paintings in there, and one of the paintings that he did was called The Self-Portrait with a Bandaged Ear. A lot of the times we want to conceal what's unattractive, what's broken, what's not beautiful, and yet he puts on display the part of him that would maybe be filled with the most shame. I feel like I just struggled really a lot following the miscarriage. It's hard to even put it into words, and I feel like maybe that's why we also don't share our brokenness or the things that we feel, because it's vulnerable, it's hard to talk about, and it's almost like you feel like you need to justify, yourself. I think because of shame. I think that shame makes us want to justify in some way, like, look, I do have it all together. I'm not broken. But the reality is we are broken. We do walk through difficult things. It's so beautiful because Van Gogh, capturing his most vulnerable, spiritually low, emotionally low moment, is now worth so many millions of dollars. In fact, some would say that it's absolutely priceless. And that is exactly how we are to our Creator. When you feel like you have that shame that you just want to hide, that you don't want to show the world your brokenness, your struggle, your hurt, that you're not alone in that. You're not alone in that. And that is what makes us all at the same time, that struggle of I don't want to be seen in a way. I just want to be covered up. But yet in that, when you choose to be seen for how you really are, and be honest with yourself and others, like, I am not okay. I need asylum for my own soul, for my own life, for my own heart, that God can actually come in then and redeem it when we actually bring it out to be displayed, to not try to cover up and I'm all good and everything's fine when it's not, but to be real and to be honest and to be vulnerable and to say, I need to be bound up. I need to be stitched back together. I need to be put back together. And that's when we find wholeness, by not concealing our brokenness, when we bring it out into the light so that we can be healed, that we can be made new, that we can be redeemed, and everything redeemed by God is beautiful. That's kind of my poetic life update, but just a little bit more, less poetic, is I've been learning a lot in school. I'm very excited to become a nutritional therapy practitioner. I got my gut results test back. That was super eye-opening for me to see, very targeted, how I'm gonna support my gut and my body deeper because of my situation. Yeah, growing up on a lot of antibiotics. And then also when I did struggle with binge eating, following the binge eating though, that really created a lot of intestinal permeability when I was eating gluten, and it can really create that leaky gut, if you've heard that. And it starts allowing things through that really shouldn't. It should be healed. It should be sealed up. That our gastrointestinal tract should be sealed up, and things shouldn't be moving anywhere else. They should be staying in there. And when that happens, it can create immune issues and responses. So I'm really starting to see our health as this big, beautiful story. Everything is starting to really make sense to me and really, really starting to click. And I feel like I've cried and struggled for so long of what in the world? Why isn't my body making enough progesterone? I feel like I'm finally getting to a spot where I can really support my body and my health in a deeper way, and really continue to share all these things with you. If you're struggling with gut issues, hormone issues, fertility, hair loss, hypothyroidism, super low energy, bloated, gastrointestinal issues, hormonal imbalance, you name it, I have been there in one way, shape, or another. And that's the thing, you don't know what you don't know. It's really not our fault. We live in such a world that we're just so bombarded with so many things, so many different stressors, and so that is it, but that's the update. So I'm really working now toward helping to balance my gut microbiome, bring in more good bacteria. I'm excited to see where my body will be at hormonally and by the end of this year when I graduate. And I'm just kind of going with the flow as far as like family planning, fertility, all that kind of stuff. I'm just really like in a place where I just want to get my body to a point where my gut is balanced, my microbiome is good, and then I will feel comfortable then, you know, and then honestly in the right time in my own heart, you know, trying for another baby. But as of right now, this is all part of that, you know? So it's like, you know, I get that question so much. Like, are you gonna try for your second baby? Not like actively right now, but the answer really is yes, that I really am trying to be in a place where I'm hormonally, just my body is, you know, it has what it needs. And so that is my huge major life update. We're going to Mendocino in a few weeks. I really cannot wait to bring you along. I cannot wait. I'm gonna vlog. Everyone's asking me to vlog. I'm gonna bring you along. Okay, I talked so long that my card filled up. I hope that my life can encourage you to keep going wherever you're at and that you don't need to feel ashamed of however you're feeling and wherever you're at in your heart. Hello from the next day. I've been doing homework all morning, but I really need to make some lunch. I want to give you a little tip though on sometimes when you make your sweet potatoes, they can come out really soggy, or like food in general, if you're sauteing, can come out soggy. And the tip is not to overcrowd your pan. I used to just take the sweet potatoes, dump them all in there. Thing is, if I poured this whole thing in there, it would get soggy, it wouldn't cook well, and it would take a lot longer to cook. The key is you want them to have a little bit of space from each other. When you overcrowd your pan, it kind of steams it instead of really cooking it and allowing it to get crispy. It's a few days later, and I just have to say, I curled my hair last night with leggings on top of my head. I did the legging curls, and I'm literally shocked. I feel like I've said this a million times, but this year, I've just really focused on scalp health and like really taking care of my hair. So we really just haven't been doing my hair very much, to be honest. I've just been putting it up in claw clips. It's obviously like very, you know, it's chill, it's low maintenance, but sometimes, you know, I just miss kind of having my hair done. So I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna try the legging curls. You just wake up, pull the leggings off, and you're done. And I just put a little bit of oil in my hair. And honestly, I feel like because there's no heat, they look softer and it feels better. I'm just really impressed by these legging curls. I just went to Costco, I went to the farm. So let's start off, we have our coconut water. Here's the thing, I just want a fun drink. Like I've been thinking about that. I just wanna open the fridge and like pick a fun drink. I've been really into making mocktails, so much fun, like fresh mint, cucumber, like muddling berries. But we have our coconut water first and foremost. Gotta get our potassium in. This is so cool. Okay, I've never seen this before and I was just straight up intrigued. I was like, what is this? What in the world? It's this organic. This is, I have no idea what this is. It is drawn from maple trees, apparently. It's organic maple tree water. But other than that, they just put the organic, whatever it is. So like if it's organic cherry or organic mango, organic lemon, organic lime, and then literally just carbonation. So that's it. So I was like, okay, this sounds so intriguing. I feel like we need to try one of these. Is this a bottle opener? I think this is. Oh my gosh. The fact that I don't know how to open a bottle, I literally don't. Sparkling mango, I literally don't know how to open. Oh my gosh, how embarrassing is this? I don't know how to open a bottle. Is that embarrassing? Okay, am I gonna be able to figure this out? Okay, I literally don't know how to open a bottle. I am 27 years old and that should really just, I'm not really sure like what that means, but I genuinely do not know how to open a bottle. Am I doing this wrong? Like what, how do you, I do not know how to do this. I think I got it. Am I doing this wrong? Am I embarrassing myself? I don't know. I really don't know how to do this. What is wrong with me? Should I just look it up? Do I have to do a tutorial on how to open a bottle? Oh, I got it! Oh, shoot. Is that not how you do it? Did I break it? Am I doing this wrong? Oh. Cheers. Mmm. That's really good. This is actually really good. That was so dramatic trying to get the bottle open. I literally cannot handle myself. So that's the first thing that I got. Have to show you our final fun drink. These poppies. Okay, I really like these. This one has the strawberry lemon, the orange, and the cherry limeade, and I really like the cherry limeade, and I do like the strawberry lemon one as well. I'm not like a huge fan of the orange, but I've seen people like put creamer into the orange to make it kind of like an orange creamsicle, so I kind of want to try that. But yeah, these are just another little fun drink because I want all the fun drinks right now. I just want to have a fun drink, you know? How many times can I say fun drink? Let's tuck in my shirt. That's better. We got some mangoes, some organic mangoes. These have been really, really good lately. And then this is really fun. Okay, so this is new. I've never seen this at Costco before, unless I've just never seen it. But this is the Bellwether Farms A2 Organic Whole Milk Yogurt. This was such a good price. These are grass-fed cows. The yogurt, this company is so good. I've actually wanted to try their sheep's milk yogurt before, but this is just Sonoma County, California, local, right? State local. This looks really good, and I'm very, very, very excited to make like a little yogurt bowl. Maybe I'll make one after this, but that is great. Like the price for that was so good. Just love Costco, you know, it's so good. And then we got some organic turkey breast to make some lunch wraps, really quick and easy. Some honey. I have been not on my mineral tea game lately, and I've been really wanting to get back into the habit of making the mineral tea every night. It's so incredibly nourishing and so good for you. There's so many minerals, it's literally insane. Like it's more than like vegetables. Like nettle tea and like red raspberry, the amount of calcium that's in the amount of like vitamin K, like it is insane. Like it is such an easy and delicious way to really stay hydrated. Excuse me, to stay hydrated and to just really nourish your body. Like it's so good. We have our honey so we can make our mineral tea. And then I've been really liking this too, the rice. This is this rice ramen. Bo has been quite the chef lately. He's been making like ramen bowls for dinner and they are so incredibly delicious. So this is what we use from Costco. It's such a good deal from Costco. And then we have our maple syrup. I guess we love maple around here. I've been loving my maple marshmallows as per usual, which I was studying even further into glycine and actually how it helps bile production. It's so crazy. Like it's amazing what food does. Anyway, now we have our organic strawberries and super yummy. We have our dates, really good to make like yummy caramely smoothies, so good. And then we have organic bananas and some sweet potatoes. I've been making, usually I'm just kind of like a quick breakfast, like make some eggs, whatever. But I've been doing like more chop up sweet potatoes, chop up potatoes, and I noticed that I just feel better when I have like a more substantial breakfast. That is Costco, and then I went to the farm and I picked up our blueberries. These are so good. The best berries from the farm ever. And then I did, because we go through eggs so fast and I didn't want to get two from Costco, so I just picked up, look how beautiful these eggs are. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. Look at that color. It's beautiful. Stocked up on our carrots. So we got our raw carrots, and then the asparagus has been so good. I am loving the spring asparagus at the farm. It's delicious. We have lots and lots of oranges. I've been really wanting to make marmalade, but I need to figure out, like I kind of want to make like a honey marmalade anyway. We have our parsley and our cilantro, so good. Love fresh herbs. And then we have lots of avocados. These have been really yummy. I love having them with breakfast with the eggs lately. And then we have our cucumbers. These are so yummy and so fresh from the farm. They are delicious, extremely hydrating, so good. Got some onion, and then of course I picked up my little gold potatoes. These are really, really good, and that's what I had this morning with the breakfast scramble that I talked about, or the eggs over the potatoes. Okay, raw milk. We got a gallon of raw milk, and then this is so exciting. Okay, so I actually bought that like meat grinder that attaches to the mixer, like the KitchenAid, but I have not done it yet. And honestly, like I found that my local farmer carries this, and it's actually an ancestral blend. And I don't know, I've heard other things about other ancestral blends that sold in the store that some people, it was just too strong for them. Anyway, so I personally don't want to taste the liver or the like any other things that have been added, but I want the benefits of it because it's so incredibly high in the B vitamins, and
It's so incredibly nourishing. It's so good for you. It really is like it's a powerhouse for nutrients. So I really like liver for that reason. And it's really important. Like, I'm on my period right now, another painless period. I will never get over it. And one of the really important things is B vitamins. We need them for liver support, and it's really important to support your liver to support better periods. So if you're having period issues, there's a lot that goes into it. You can watch, I've made multiple videos on it, so I'll link it if you're struggling with that. But one of the things that is a really great and easy way to get the B vitamins from a natural food source is the liver. And so specifically, these are blends. So they have just the grass-fed beef, and then they have liver, but I think they also add heart, which I believe is very high in CoQ10, but anyway, it's really good for our hearts. So anyway, so I'm so excited because I made this the other night and you could not taste anything. It was so good. It just tasted like normal beef, but it has the blend in there. And my farmer, he was like, it's all about the ratio. And I was like, well, you guys do a really good ratio. So, and then this is kind of funny. I truly feel like I don't know. These are chicken feet, which these are actually extremely gelatinous. And I was so excited to get it from a local farmer because they don't process them in any sort of way. You just come home and, like, obviously they're frozen, but I'll clean it and then I'll make it and I'll make the bone broth. But these are extremely gelatinous. So that really wiggly, jiggly bone broth that's extremely nourishing, very, very healing, very rich in glycine, which is exactly what I was just saying, helps with our bile flow. And that's going to help to emulsify our fats so that we're breaking down our food properly, and also helps with blood sugar regulation. It's insane. Bone broth is a really great way to get that glycine in there. And so I love making homemade bone broth. So picked up the chicken feet. That's pretty much everything that I got other than the flowers because I had to stock up. So I've been really liking these green hydrangeas. I think that they're so beautiful. And I got this new vase that I'll show you. I'll put the flowers together. Together, like we'll put them together, you know what I mean? Okay, and then these ranunculus. Did I say that right? Are they ranunculus? They're so beautiful. Wow, look how pretty that is. And then look how beautiful these tulips. I was gonna get the pink ones, but something about the orange was just so happy, and I don't know, it just really made me so happy to see these. So we branched out and I got orange today. These are so beautiful. I am loving the spring flowers. I just cannot help myself, and it brightens up the space and makes it so beautiful. So